What's going on? All right. So guys, look. Before I even get started with the content for tonight, it's very important that I show appreciation for the speakers who have spoken before me tonight. Guys, I want the speakers, please stand. Everybody that has spoken, please stand. Guys, I need you guys to do something for me this afternoon. I need you to take the notes that are on your page, and I need you to do something with them. See, we didn't come here for some entertainment. We didn't come here for the hoorah. What this is about that action. Yeah. See, y'all talk about being about that life. Yeah. See, my man back there said, he asked me, when are you leaving? I said, tomorrow. I said, I just got in this morning. He said, you crazy. I said, no, I got to do what's necessary. So what's necessary is for you to take what's on this paper, right? For you to take what's on your YouTube and Facebook Live and actually do something with it. We live by a motto. We went to a school in Texas. My boys came with me all the way down to Texas. Paul, we're going to talk about relationships later, came all the way to Texas just to be around the right environment. And Paul said, Brian, I just want to be there. We all go into the schools together, and I come up with a concept called giggle, giggle, tickle, tickle. See, that was the little kids that wanted to sit in the back and play. Yeah, I wasn't about that life when I was young. I wasn't about that life. I was giggle, giggle, tickle, tickle. And then I had to get right. See, I live by a motto, and my family is here. I made sure my wife brought my son in. If he cries, take him out. But he's going to be here to hear this. The Thomas family, we don't play this. We do what? We do this. 21 cities across the nation. 2 more cities coming across the globe. I don't play this. We do this. Put your money up. Stop talking. Put some feet in front of the other and start walking. Now, I'm not going to do the poetry right now. You know I'm a poet. I'll say that for later. This is unscripted, and this is unfiltered. Somebody told you can go to college. They didn't tell you can own a company. That's called putting a filter on your greatness. See, somebody told you can make it to the Major League Baseball. I went to college on a baseball scholarship. They said, Brian, you can be a major leaguer. They didn't tell me I can go to the Hall of Fame. That's called putting a filter on my greatness. Somebody said you can come to the Greatness Awaits conference and you're going to learn some stuff. They didn't say you can come to the Greatness Awaits conference, learn something, and then go create a business and go write a book and go get your greatness. That's unfiltered greatness. I need you to get a concept today called unfiltered greatness. I wasn't even supposed to be talking about this, but this is so real. We're here because we love you. We're in Georgetown. We're in D.C., not even making enough money to have this be something of so profit where we thinking we up here getting it. Look at the room. We ain't at the Broadway. We ain't at a stadium. But I tell you, these ladies came with us to Philly, and when it was just a couple of us in the room, we brought the same pain. And each city we go to is getting a little bigger because we ain't playing this. We doing this. A lot of people are going to want to do something. I told them the other night on a Thursday night call. I said, matter of fact, I'm so serious about doing stuff. I just do it, then I think about it. I don't think about what I do it, then I think about it. And sometimes I get so in my grind that I just do it, and then I do it, and then I do it. And then one day, I've created something so crazy. When are you just going to do, then think about what you did? Ain't no textbook for this. This right here is raw and uncut. Uncut like what, Darren?
USDA steaks, baby.
Raw and uncut like a USDA prime steak. And yeah, I'm from Texas. Hey guys, they call me the professional development trailblazer. Why? Because I blaze the trails for the next generation. And when I say next generation, I do not mean age. When I say next generation, I mean those who are trying to go to the next level. And you say, Brian, why are you the trailblazer? Because I stay blazed up. This is my uniform. I don't come up here to look cute. This is my uniform. I got my cape on. See, my question to you is, do you even know where your cape is? Do you know what your gift is? And if you get inside your gift, it will do what? Make room for you. Come on now. Come on. So guys, with me, you're going to go on a little journey of literature. You're going to go on a journey of information. And guys, we're just going to go on a journey of greatness. You're going to see the birth of this to where this thing is going. And guys, I promise you, when this is over, you're going to be better, all right? Let's get this thing rocking. So who I am, they gave you a little accolades. I'm not worried about that. I'm here to humble myself today. I'm here to humble myself because you get no credit for what you did. I care about what you're about to do, right? I don't care about what you did. It's about what you're going to do. You got some very highly successful speakers in this room today. I got some very highly successful audience members today. But see, down south, we say you're only funky as your last cut. So I don't care about your hit record in the 80s. Right? You want to talk about my Cowboys. Hey, they ain't won since 1995.
But
it's 2016. So what are you doing now? So right now what I'm doing is I'm leading an operation, guys. Yes, we make a lot of money. I'm a plant manager, have a lot of responsibilities by day, but also in my journey through life, I have a responsibility to you, I have a responsibility to youth and to our next generation. So I coach professionals. I speak across the nation. I lead, I consult, I do whatever I can, whatever God gave me in here, because I don't need these. All I need is a heart and a mind, and we can create something. So I'm challenging you today to take the information you're going to get, and let's put some application to it. Uh-oh. See, I got some cats in this room that rock with me. Yeah, see, I ain't worried about the gangster shirts and the gangster shoes and the gangster boots. I ain't worried about all that. I rock with sharks. Come get in this water. Yeah, you want to go into Africa and you want to get on the dry land? Yeah, come on, get in this water. Let me see what you got. See, we do some deep sea fishing. The guys I rock with, we do deep sea fishing. And what deep sea fishing means is the place inside of the ocean where you can't even just take a boat to. It's too rocky. You got to get out of that boat and get underneath the water. See, everybody in this room got a dream, right? But have you gone beneath the surface of that dream? Give me one. Throw me one out. Throw me a dream out. One person.
I own my own corporation for building up youth and spreading holiness and making it practical for all generations.
Give me another one.
TV host.
TV host.
Director.
Now, what's beneath that? We talked about on Thursday night, the levels of the process, the steps to the process. So today, I don't want you just to go after your greatness and be silly. We talked about a strategic grind. I want you to go out and understand what is necessary to reach it, all right? So you guys want to do some deep sea fishing today?
Yes.
You done got me all hyped up with the repeat. Give me some deep sea fishing.
Deep sea fishing.
All right. Sharks, give me some sharks. Sharks. All right, guys, now look, don't you be laughing. Don't you be laughing at me. And that's me and all those. But what you're seeing here is I told you we have to show some humility. And what you're seeing is the fact that I'm human. I'm showing you that I'm just a little kid, Dallas, Texas. Look at that picture. My mama got all of that's the old picture. You know that's an old picture right there, the one on the left over there. But guess what? I'm human, guys. Human. You're looking at excellence in this room, but that excellence is human. So if you're sitting in this room thinking, wow, those are some great speakers, but I can never do that. Wow, this was some great conference. I can never do that. Wow, this is a great book. I can never do that. I need you to look at this picture and realize I was once that. That's why my son was brought in this room, because he's that. And now he can see that his daddy is giving him an example that he can become that, the trailblazer. Now he's going to be something else. I don't know what it's going to be. But I know that he's going to understand that it's possible. So if you don't have the motivation, if you don't have the confidence, I want you just to you can take a picture of that. Just think about what do you have in your life that can remind you that you're great. I got to remember that, like, man, I was just a kid, man. And like I said on this picture here, guys, I apologize. I don't know. Maybe I saw greatness awaiting. I saw greatness. Greatness was awaiting. I'm sorry. I thought greatness was awaiting when I was about 10. All right, guys? And I put this up here for two reasons. One, because this dude really serious about his greatness. Now, that's my baby boy. Now, he's really serious about his greatness. But I want you to know that you can have the smile or the frown, but if you're serious, you can be successful. It don't matter the avenue you take. Somebody said, Brian, what do you do? I said, I create. Now they said, Brian, what are you trying to do? What are y'all doing with this conference? I said, I want to be the Tyler Perry of professional development. Go ahead. They said, what are you talking about? I said, well, he makes you laugh. I make you grow. So you don't leave this room with just some laughter. You leave this room and now your business can grow. Your personal life can grow. Maybe your family can grow. My question to you is, what dream have you minimized? What dream have you, they didn't tell me, it's filtered, right? Remember we told you about filtered and unfiltered dreams, filtered and unfiltered greatness. I got cameramen in this room and most of the cameramen got jobs. Unfiltered greatness. Because they could have just done his accounting job, his IT job, accounting right there. But this man coming to do the camera work, why? Because nobody told him that his greatness was filtered. He ain't listening to that. All right, guys, let's get rocking here. This is where I was born. Yeah, some may wonder, like, man, you guys doing all this stuff, you living life. Yeah, this is where I was born and raised. There was a bathroom in there, and there was a lot of us lived in there. See, I put this up here because of humility. What do you have in your life that centers you? What do you have in your life that no matter how successful or how many failures or opportunities, whichever one we want to call them, you have in your life, brings you back to the center? Because if you don't get centered, you might get too high on the fact that your business is growing. You might get too low that nobody bought your book this week, right? So do you have something in your life? For me, it's this picture. And when I think of this picture, it thinks mama, right? It thinks my brothers. It thinks about my siblings that are in prison. It brings back so many memories and it humbles me. So on my days where somebody says, Brian, here's a $20,000, $30,000 check, I bring it back here. When those days when we go to Philly and ain't nobody coming to the conference and we got 4 tickets sold the day before the conference and then we go into the Rocky Steps. Yeah, that Saturday morning, me and Darren had 4 tickets sold and we got on them Rocky Steps. I ain't never been to Philly. I got to get on them. Ran up them Rocky Steps and what we do, we claim victory. Hallelujah. And then we walk up in there and all of a sudden, your gift does what? Room for you. All of a sudden, people start showing up in Philly. And this is the morning of. It didn't look like this in Philadelphia. Guys, you're not seeing people talking about what they did. These ladies are watching us do it. They seeing us do what we said we would do. When have you cheated on yourself? When was the last time you cheated on yourself? Some of you are cheating on yourself right now because you ain't doing nothing with that stuff on the paper. You know you're about to do that. Don't cheat on yourself. Don't cheat on your greatness. If you say you're going to do something, do it. All right? So we're going to go on this journey. I know the grown folks in the room like, whoa, hold on now. Like, this dude was kind of cool. Like, he was kind of all right. We started talking about the IRS. But see, I need you guys to repeat after me, success. Success. Repeat after me, success. Success. See, if success was a race, some wouldn't even show up to the meet. If success was a dream, some wouldn't even fall asleep. See, if success was failure, some would actually achieve it. And if I told you success is what you did after you failed, most people wouldn't even believe it. But you, greatness awaits, 2017 DC, you are of a different kind. You show up when the lights shine. See, success is part of your what? DNA. And for those who are not of your cloth, DNA stands for do not attempt. Let me repeat that. Those who are not of your cloth, DNA stands for do not attempt. And on the invitation list to greatness, they will be exempt. But you will be present. Why? Because victory is your only option. You will be present. Why? Because success is in your repetition. Your greatness doesn't even allow you to see competition. Only completion is what's in your sights. But be careful not to oversleep because failure loves the night. So guys, let's go on this IRS journey with me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What does that stand for? I plus A equals M. Repeat after me. I plus A equals M. I said repeat after me, and I done messed it all up for everybody. Let's just say it together. I plus A equals M. Now, I'm a STEM guy. I love math and science and all that, so I'm going to give you a couple formulas, but they're very simple, not complex at all. Information.
Information.
Plus application.
Plus application.
Equals what?
Money.
No, come on now. If you knew what the M was, you would be screaming this out of this hotel. Information.
Information.
Plus
Application.
equals money. Come on. Information.
Information.
Plus application.
Plus application.
Equals what?
Money.
Yeah. Let's get that money. Get it. Yeah. Hey, guys, but listen, money is not currency. Yeah. Money is not currency. Money is relevance. Money is relevancy. Money is a change in your community. Money is a change in your family. Money is a change in your job. Money is a change in your bank account sometimes. Money is a change in your environment. Money is a change in your abilities to do or to sit on your hands. Money is relevance. See, when I die, I don't want on my tombstone that we had a Greatness Awaits conference. I don't want on my tombstone that I wrote a few books. I wrote on my tombstone, he lived a life of relevancy. Now I can leave a legacy. See, information plus application gets you the money. See, many people want to come to the conference to get the I. Many people go around the nation. You listen to stuff on your headphones. You do all these things to get the information. You go to grade school. You go to college. You get some certifications. But if you don't do the application, you ain't getting the money, which is the relevance. How many people in the room know right now that they need to put some application to a little bit of information they received? So what I need you to do right here, right now, is I want you to write one thing, just one thing. It could be from something you're hearing from me, something you've heard from these wonderful speakers today that you are going to do. Because we said we don't play this, we what?
Do it.
No giggle, tickle around here. We'll say that for after the conference. All right? I'm going to give you just a second to write that thing down. And we ain't going to get too complicated. I think I plus A equals M. M is relevance is a very simple concept to understand. Go do something. All right? Now, before we transition, I just want you to listen to what I'm about to say here. What if I told you your dreams would come true if you took one step? Now, what if I told you your dreams would come true if you took 1,000,000 steps? How you answer those two questions, though, is what separates the good from the great. Greatness is not achieved in the ease of accomplishment, but in the execution despite the obstacles. It snowed a little bit today. It rained in some places, right? We had to drive in the middle of the night. There were some obstacles, but it's the execution despite the obstacles is what matters in life. What happens when your little sad story, I'm about to hurt some feelings. What happens when your little sad story has run its course?
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to hear that when I was in high school, I had holes in my shoes. Don't nobody want to hear when I was 5 years old, my brother went in prison and ain't seen the light of day since and will never see the light of day. Nobody wants to hear that my daddy left me when I was 14. My daddy doesn't even know I was the #1 student when I walked across the stage in college. We ain't talking about high school. I was #1 in my college, and my father wasn't even there. My father has seen me less in the last 18 years than I've seen my son. My son is 1 year old. Don't nobody care about the sad story. When I come up here, you need me to do my job. You're saying, Brian, what is next? You don't want to hear about how my wife has to hold me at night because I cry.
Come on now, bro. Be real.
I had to go watch the TV show called, what is that new thing with Denzel Washington? Fences. And at the end of Fences, for 20 minutes, I'm crying. You don't want to hear that, but she had to sit there and hold me last week. She had to hold me in the theater when I was in Dallas, Texas, crying. Because it brought up all the pain from my father that I couldn't let go. I couldn't even have a relationship with men for years. But you don't want to hear that. I'm the professional development trailblazer. I better go blaze a trail today. Because my little sad story has run its course. See, you think you got people up here that got all our stuff. You got all this, right? You ain't understanding what we done been through. This greatness awaits ain't because we done sit there and went to some Ivy League school and somebody taught us about greatness awaits. Greatness awaits came from page 33. You talk about divine order like my man Mr. Booker teaches me divine order on Thursday nights. I used to wear the number 33 basketball jersey in that picture. And then all of a sudden, on page 33 in this book that I wrote, it says the word, do you want to live a life? Will you live a life of what ifs or a life of why not? Greatness awaits on only one side of that equation. This is divine order, but it's only divine order if you bout that life.
Yes. Come on.
See, we're not talking about putting something on Facebook, putting something on Instagram. When I post with a purpose. And yeah, sometimes I'm selling stuff because I'm selling with a purpose. No, when I tell you, when the man says I got a service, when the man says I got a training, he's selling his training with a purpose. He got a family to feed. This ain't no joke. I told people I'd have removed the concept out of my life of, what do you call it? Shameless plug. Ain't no shameless plug. I'm plugging.
Yeah.
I'm plugging.
Yes.
Buy my book.
Yes.
Buy my service.
It's gonna help you.
Bring me to the conference.
Yes.
I talked to a university the other day. They said, Brian, we want to bring you. And I said, all right. They said, well, we're going to cover all your travel. They cover all your costs. Cover all your food. I said, okay. Message back. My honorarium is this.
Yes.
But because of the relationship we have, my honorarium is this for you. Yeah. Reply back. Mr. Thomas, we have a meeting next week to talk about the logistics of the event. My reply back. Let's make sure things are clear.
Yes.
Travel, hotel, food, honorarium, / would you like to get a deal with the books? Yeah. Mr. Thomas will evaluate that, but everything before the books is a yes. I don't play this. I do this. No more of the shameless plug because I got the right information and I'm going to go apply it. Yes. So yeah, that's money in a bank account, but I'm not worried about the bank account. That's money for my family. That's money for greatness awaits. If we don't have money, we don't do this conference. Somebody asked the other day, Brian, what are you trying to do with this conference? I said, I just wanted to keep going. Yeah. That's it. I want to make enough money with the conference so that the conference can keep going. If it's bigger than that, that's great. But if we can just keep going, we can change lives across the world. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. This one's about to hurt some feelings right here. Ooh. Information minus that's close. He said information minus application equals empty. Man, I'm going to have to write a new formula. Give me some of that. You better copyright that thing. Information minus affirmation equals education. Repeat after me. Information minus affirmation equals education. See, what affirmation is you think you know everything. Come on now. We selfish. We think we know everything in life. See, what affirmation is, When I say information minus affirmation is I come to this conference today. I am going to receive the content that every speaker has delivered. I am going to receive it in its truth, in its purity, and I may allow it, depending on if it's in my sense of discernment, I may allow it to sway me. But see, you think can't nobody do nothing for you. Can't nobody change nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You think you're going to cut across every product and service that people got in life. Well, man, you know, what can I get off of that? Can I get a discount on that? You know what, let me figure it out myself, and it's 2 years later and you still ain't got nothing. And you got people just running circles around you. I go to work every day. How am I able to do this? Because when I got off work at 6 o'clock, I got on the road. That's it. No, that's it. I got off work and I got on the road. We got here at 3:30 this morning. And I told Rick said, Brian, I got some updates on my slides. Rick, I just got 3 hours sleep. Why are you making me work? Come on now. I'm trying to maximize this 3 hours. And I can do this all day, baby. I don't need no sleep when I'm in my gift. Jesus. Pat, I don't need no sleep when I'm in my gift. Hallelujah. I can do this all day. Why we don't play this? We what? Do this. Now, what in your life are you playing with? You playing with it because you can't get beyond the affirmation. See, you want to be the one that want to date this dude. You want to be the one that want to date this girl, and you know the relationship ain't right, but you taking the 2% good and the 98 bad, you throwing it over here because you want to be affirmed. Yeah, I told you I went to the Denzel movie, right? I'm going to give you one. Tom Cruise made a terrible movie once. Oh, it was called Vanilla Sky. Oh, my God. I was like, what is this about? But I kept watching because I'm like, come on, Tom. Come on, Tom Cruise. This is Tom Cruise. He gonna make a good movie, right? By the end, you know it's gonna be the hook, and that hook is gonna be like, okay, this was a good movie. It never came. Yeah. See, in your family, in your business, in your relationships, in your circles, what are you hanging on to that lasts and it never comes? See, I should have known that about 30 minutes in, I should have got up out of that theater and walked out and started doing something about my greatness. I was wasting time because I kept trying to be affirmed. When do you know that your business is about to tank and you need to get out? But you in that affirmation phase, well, I know they don't buy it. Come on now. You doing nails, fish, tacos, gluten-free juice in the same place. What you doing? Nobody buy it. We confused. I want to buy it. I don't know what to buy. I don't know what you do. I'm just saying, when are you going to subtract the affirmation and just let the information be absorbed? See, you guys are thinking that we're here teaching you. We're teaching you because we've been taught. We are teaching you because we have done this. And we just want you to join in on the fun. It is really fun. I can giggle, tickle now when we go out. My wife wants to do something. She wants to travel. When I say, baby, let's go call my mom and let's go to Paris for Mother's Day. Yeah. Ain't giggle, tickle no more. Those kids that laughed at me in school, it ain't giggle, tickle no more. Yeah. I got the giggle, tickle. Let's go to D.C., Dan. Come on, Chris, let's go to D.C. Let's go do a conference on a Saturday in the snow. Yeah, this is my fun. Because I know that somebody's going to grow. I know that someone's going to be positively impacted and a life will be changed. And that is what I call relevance. Relationships, IRS. See, relationships are powerful, guys. The only reason these speakers are assembled is because of relationships. The only reason we're here together, many of you, because somebody cared enough about you. We had one of these young ladies was in Philly with us. She said, Brian, this is a cool conference. I want my friend to get this information. It will be her Christmas gift. Dang. I wish I had some friends like that. Whoa. My Christmas gift is a professional development conference. You talk about somebody that cares for you. Right? We got people, Florida, Philly, Texas, all over the nation to be here because of relationships. But guys, you see branding and networking. The reason I say branding is people need to know who you are.
Yes. Yes.
I need to know who you are. Yes. We said that we're trying to go from ordinary to extraordinary. We're trying to grow our business. We're trying to grow our brands. We need to be selling ourselves, guys, but you can only sell it if you know who you are.
Yes.
Do you know what you're trying to do in your business? Do you know what you're trying to do in your career? I knew I wanted to be a plant manager. I'm there now. I didn't know what I wanted to do beyond that, so I'm in trouble. I had to reset that thing. But I knew I wanted to be at 22. I wrote it down and I became it because I know my brand. Now, it took me 30-some years to finally, took me 32 years to finally realize I was the professional development trailblazer. Now that I know who I am, you know who I am. I'm going to put it in your face. Look at it. I'm going to put it in your face. Ain't no shameless plug. I'm going to sell it. I got to do this for my family.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for your family?
Yeah.
You're going to come out here and go to a conference and go back and say what? You guys know what I do when I go home? I get this money. And if I sell a book, one book, I don't care if it's one book, I put a $20 bill on the table. And I say, wife, I killed, baby. She says, good job. Now, if I go and sell 50 books like I did when I went to Houston after the conference, here, baby, good job. See, the reason I do that is I don't leave my family. I cannot leave my family, my wife and my son, go to a conference and come back and I ain't kill something. I got to go do some deep sea fishing and I got to bring some fish back. I cannot come back to my wife and not bring something. So yes, you guys are not here selling product, but what I'm trying to tell you is what information are you bringing back to your family? What change are you bringing back in your family? What new thing are you going to do and not play today? Yeah, that's currency. Remember we said money is just not currency. See, I put that money down not because of the money. My wife don't care about that. She just wants to know that daddy left and came back with the kill. Because if I didn't, I need to stop and do something on the way. If I ain't do nothing at the conference, I need to stop by the gas station and fellowship with somebody and have a conference or something. We're going to do something. I cannot walk in that house.
Yes, come on.
But you don't have no responsibilities in your life because you don't want to be responsible. I'm asking you, when are you going to give yourself some accountability? See, what's so cold-blooded about me putting that money down for my wife is that my wife never asked for that. See, greatness ain't got nothing to do with somebody telling you to go get it. You was born with this thing. That's why I don't want you to let somebody put filters on it. Our maker gave it to us unfiltered.
Come on now.
And then we're going to let the world put some filters on it? I don't need no filters on this. This thing's already clean. This ain't the filter on my car where I need it's coming in dirty and it needs to come out clean. No, it's coming in clean. So why I'm putting the filter to get in the way of that? You dirtying it up when somebody put a filter on your greatness. You going around some friends thinking that, oh girl, let me tell you, no, they dirtying up your greatness.
Yes, come on now.
Sometimes you need to just get some good knowledge and go do it. You ain't got to tell nobody, just do it. Oh, I got to post it on Facebook. I got to post it on Instagram. You ain't even ready for it. It wasn't even all the way baked and cooked. And you went and gave it unprepared, and now it's all soggy coming out of the oven. Let me stop before I get in trouble. Lord have mercy. Guys, on these relationships, though, let me go back. Well, right here. So you say, well, Brian, you drove all them hours last night. Yeah, I drove them hours all the time. Because, see, this picture in the middle is important to me. My friend Ricky said, Brian, I have an opportunity for you to come speak to my students. I didn't care how many kids. Rick said, come speak, I'm coming. Why? Because I'm in my gift. So I drove over to Baltimore from Detroit that morning. Spoke for about 30 minutes to those kids and then drove home. And some people say, you crazy. Yeah, but when I was there, that man took a picture of me. And that picture is one of the most powerful images I've ever used in my business. See, I didn't go there because I was trying to take something. I was going there because I wanted to operate in my gift, and I had a relationship. And I am a man of my word. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to do? Now we have a relationship. We have given to each other. We have a mutual relationship. Who do you have in your circle of friends? Who do you have in your family, at your church, on the deacon board? Who do you have that you've been cheating on in the relationship? And when I say cheating on, I ain't talking about no sexual type of stuff. When I say cheat on a relationship, I'm talking about that person that you know you have not done your part. You've not done your part. So I don't even want you to call them and apologize. I just want you to call and say, listen, friend, after this conference, call that friend and say, friend, I've been cheating. I haven't been doing my part. But from this point on, my part will be done. Matter of fact, already do something before you make the call so then they know you're serious about it. Because we don't play this, we what? We do this. Do this. All right, guys, relationships matter. Uh-oh. I-R-S. Sleep. Sleep is the S. Now, this sleep means two different things. One, we have our visions. Those that have these cell phones. These cell phones, you got something. I'm going to teach you a little trick today. It's a very powerful tip. How many of us check that last-minute Facebook post, that last-minute Instagram post, that last email right before we go to sleep at night? How many of us do it? The last 45 minutes before we go the last four. Look, you go like this. You know how it go. You lay down, and you're like, okay. It's an hour later.
Yeah.
Now look, now this is what I'm asking. If that's the last thing you see before you close your eyes to go to sleep at night, then what are you dreaming about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about that. If that is the last thing you're seeing before you go to sleep, then what are you dreaming about? See, if you see my phone, I think Rick got my phone, but if you look at my phone has a hand of my hand on top of my son when he was just a baby, when he came out the womb, and this wedding ring. And what it does is it symbolizes the family. It symbolizes the marriage with the ring and the hand on the son, which is my son and the family. So right before I do that last Instagram, because I do it. I did it last night. I got here at 3:30. I went to bed at 4:15. As I was like, okay, all right. Oh, that was kind of funny, man. And you know, we human. Right? We ain't up here trying to taste that we ain't human. I do this. But what I do is I put that image, and when I close it, I had to see that hand on top of my son's body. And that's the family. And then right where my screensaver is, right when I lock it up, it says success at the top. And then beneath it, it says failures, determination, execution, all the things that you got to go through to get to success. So I had a young man when I was spoken to in Chicago, once again, another drive to go speak for free. Yeah, I don't mind doing what I got to do to be great.
Come on now.
He says, Mr. Thomas, I want to get a master's in engineering, but I don't think I can do it. I said, I need you to go. And I said, you do this tonight. By the time I get from Chicago to Detroit, you better have texted this to me. Or I know you ain't serious and I ain't going to be your mentor. He says, I said, go on Google. And you guys can do this too. If you have something you want to be in life. I said, go to Google diploma, master's in engineering, and then crop out the name and put yours and make it your screensaver on your phone. Every single day you got to see this because you ain't going nowhere without that phone. So I need somebody in this audience. What you trying to achieve, what it is you're trying to achieve, go Google it, crop it, put your name in it, whatever the case you got to do, and make it a screensaver on your phone. And every single day, when you get ready to do that last minute, you go ahead and you see that. And let that be the last thing. Guys, where's the pillows? Where's the pillows? Guys, you guys did something today that I don't want you to ever do again in your life. This is the last time I want you to ever do this. What did y'all write on these pillows?
Dreams.
Ah, and where are these dreams at right now? Where are these dreams right now? Where are these dreams right now? In my hands. Ah, don't you ever do this again. Don't you ever let somebody put their dreams in your hands or theirs. I don't want your dreams. They're yours, and you ain't getting mine. But I don't want you to stop writing on a pillow. That just helps me with the conference. Now, don't stop me like, Brian, next conference, I ain't writing no more. Like, I'm just my pillow's gonna be empty when I come. They're gonna look like this when I come to the next conference. But guys, look, I need somebody to really think about this, to end homelessness, to start a chain of youth centers across the country. Oh my gosh, self-empowerment. Guys, come on with me. Tour the world. Have the world share their story. Come on now, bring laughter to millions across the world. Guys, you wrote your dreams down. Now, how many of you sleep with these? Now get to Walmart tonight and go buy a pillow. And write your dream down and lay with it. See, they told me I was crazy when I told them that I'm starting to get some pillowcases designed. I'm just gonna sell pillowcases called greatness. And see, people gonna buy them. Why? Because they ain't buying no pillowcases. They buying the transformation. See, you should have slob and all kind of stuff hanging all over this. But your pillows at night, you got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the last post on Snapchat and all that stuff. I need you to write your dreams down, and I want you to slob all over them, okay? All right, guys. So, on Thursday nights, guys, and like I said, we don't do shameless plugs no more. This is a plug. Call in, get some information. Our wonderful host was the guest speaker. Come on, guys. This is a family. Call in and get some free information on Thursday nights. You don't want to buy nothing? Don't buy nothing. Come get something free then. But it's up to you if you want to get it. All right? So, guys, I got something, and I told you guys that I'm a creator, right? So you guys are seeing today something that nobody's seen. This is my new book I'm writing. It's called Why Wait When You Can Create? 6 Steps from the Page to the Stage. Because I'm going to give you the blueprint of what I've done in many areas of life to go from the page to the stage. I've used my creative mind in many areas. That's why I can do the things in my family financially. It's why I can do things like this creatively with conferences. I'm going to bleed that out on the paper. But you guys have an opportunity. Create. Write down the word create. If you go today to this website, brianthomasspeaks.com/shop, you can pre-order that with $2 off. You're talking about $13.99. I'm darn near just giving this book away. Those that know books, $13.99 is a very cheap book.
I told him not to do it.
He told me not to do it. He did, but I'm doing that for those that attended this conference today. You go on there and order it before tonight, because I'm taking it off tonight. So I want to see who's serious about their greatness for $13.99. You go there, put in the code, create, and it'll take $2 off the pre-order of the book. All right? Because we don't play this, we what?
Do this.
And guys, what you just saw me do right here, I didn't do this for fun. I did this because I want you to take the filter off selling yourself and your business and your greatness. If you want coaching services, I got those. If you want one-on-one consultations with me, I got those. If you want a creative consultant, I got that. Call me. This man right here said, Brian, I just want to come and take pictures. That man came from Florida this morning. Flow rider. That's what I call him. Flow rider. Said he was about to wear some T-shirts and shorts. He thought, seriously, that's what he was about to do. He didn't know no better. Forgive him. But he's in his greatness. He says, Brian, where's the blessed place I can sit and take notes and take pictures? In his greatness. So, guys, I'm going to end you with this. When all around you are quitting, as they sometimes do, when your critics are many and your friends are few, when obstacles confront you at every turn, Remember the lessons that winners learn. See, to stop and quit, you will never win until you decide to try it again. When life's little hurdles slow you down, just steady your pace and hold your ground. Hold fast to your dreams as they can come true when you believe in doing the best that you can possibly do. See, to win, you must believe. To win, you must believe that you will not fail. And perseverance is the breeze that fills your sail. And although the unexpected, I said, although the unexpected, and if you ain't never lived long enough, listen, although the unexpected will rock your boat, winners will weather the storm, remaining afloat. Conceive it, believe it, and know that you can continue step by step according to plan. Stand up and be counted. Stand up. I said, stand up and be counted so that the world can see that you believe in becoming the best that you can possibly be. Accept the challenges of life. Come on, say it again with me. Accept the challenges of life. And you'll continue to find that winning is a spirit of living. It's merely a state of mind. Now I need y'all, get y'all phones out. We didn't do this last time. Dana done inspired me. I want you to Facebook, put somebody on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I want you to scream this out to the heavens. Put it on there. You can copy me on it. My name is Brian Thomas, Darren Palmer, Chris Daniels, DeVita Garfield, Ricky Ventus. Put somebody on there, Dana Marie. Tag somebody. And I want this thing to blast across the world. Put Greatness Awaits on there, and put whatever else you want to do this, but we about to scream it. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Greatness, here we come. Let's go get it! I don't play this. I do this.